spent racks on my baby. She keeps saying that I'm crazy.
Yo gang, it's your boy Nathan back again with another reaction video. Of course, today's video is the part 2 of the DBE World album reaction. Part 1 went super crazy. It's already on 1.7k views, so I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that was locked in for the first part. And I know everyone's been, not everyone of course, but loads of people from the original reaction video. So part 1, I've been saying like, where's part 2, where's part 2? I know that I promised that it would drop on Sunday. However, it's just been a very busy weekend. Of course, I was at Wireless over the weekend, and I can't lie, ever since I've been back, like, as you can tell, I've lost my voice. I'll come back, I've just had lots of headaches. Like, even today, like, I come back from work, I just had a mad headache. And I was thinking, nah, I wouldn't be able to produce content with a headache because I wouldn't be able to give you guys great content. However, like, man, took a paracetamol, got in the shower, I'm feeling a little bit better. So I said, you know what, let's just drop part 2. I still haven't listened to the second part of the album. So yes, like, man ain't gonna be lying or whatever. And yeah, man, I ain't really got much more to say. We're just going to get straight into this reaction. But I do obviously apologize to you lot for making you wait a little bit longer than I obviously originally wanted to. And yeah, man, I just wanted to say lastly as well, we're very close to 9,000 followers, which means we're getting very close to 10,000, not followers, sorry, 10,000 subscribers. So big ups to everyone that keeps supporting, subscribing to the channel. This is a road to 100k. I'm trying to pick up that YouTube plaque one day, but first of all, we got to get past the first barrier, which is 10k. So big up to everyone supporting. And let's get straight into this reaction, man. It's your boy Nathan. You don't know what to do. Let's get into this reaction. Bam. Let's get, man, lottery love. I'm weighing it, cause we ended part 1 on Navy Seal. Let's run Crying in Chanel, sorry, not Lottery Love yet. Crying in Chanel, Young Ads. Let's get it. Bruh, man knows this tune. Ain't this the tune with LB? I've said baby don't cry, yeah, while I answering my dope line, yeah. Sounds exactly like it still. It must be. Maybe it's a remix. Just Young Ads though. Now I'm sure it is.
Yeah, forcing shit will get your feelings hurt. Businessman, I put feelings last usually, but with you I put feelings first. An S-Class on your drive if you're feeling murk. The wrist start
S-Class on your drive if you're feeling murk.
Once you see the perks, your wrist start looking more icy. I see your purse. Had my habits from you, so you never seen a perk. And you won't see me flirt. I tell a chick that I ain't got game, but when you're in my city, come and see me first. You touch me and we coming by the hour. You bucking at the niggas out of power, and every other nigga BM in my DMs on me, so they feeling kinda sour. But I won't get that girl a golden shower.
Man said he decided to go solo over this instrumental, and he just decided to bar as well. I'm feeling it so far still. Obviously, like, the first track was crazy. Like, that's a classic in my opinion. So the fact that he's willing to put up another few verses on this instrumental tells you a lot, man. Shout out.
Every here we go with your mom's advice. Baby, you don't want your mom's advice. Maybe you
man flip the chorus as well.
You might have a better life, and maybe you won't be so full of spite. Cruising in my Range Rover, darling. Trying to dodge your flame clothes, darling. Cruising in my Range Rover, darling. Taking you for long in this restaurant, I'm embarrassed. When you're with 29, you gotta learn some Spanish. Fuck up from the back, I'm standing tall cause she a stallion. Working on my cardio, my stamina. Had to tell my dog you bring the cannon out. Thinking I should bring you to my family house. Now I got you and Lily matching Berkeys. I said that I'm family now. And she ain't too bougie for an overtime. Gotta make you cry when you're crying in Chanel. Wiping your eyes.
This instrumental is legendary as well in itself, man.
This lady gave me a new meaning. I feel like I'm feeling overdosing.
That's how it's gotta be though, you get me? Like, if you're gonna settle down with a woman, or you're feeling like that woman's the one, fam, she's got to obviously give you that sort of sparkle that no other female's giving you. So yeah, she's got to be making you feel like you're a new man, bruv. I'm rocking with this as well, Carla. As well as much as Young Ad is having fun on this instrumental, he's definitely spitting some real stuff on this. Like, I'm rocking with it. And like I said, to jump on a track like this, which you've spun already in the past, not easy, bruv. A lot of men would run away from it still. This is definitely something man's gonna be spinning in the whip, you know. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie, obviously that was fire still, but obviously man's been a bit angry because like you lot know, man, rock a DBE hard. So for me to not have listened to the second part of the album was crazy. Like, I was even thinking, forget you lot. I'm thinking, bruv, man needs to listen to this new DBE album, cause I've never gone so long without completing a DBE album. You know, usually man will finish that at midnight. You get what I'm saying? I'm locked in at midnight, boy. So yeah, man, I'm just glad that this is actually fresh to me, because as soon as I'm done with this reaction, I'm spinning this in the car straight away. But yeah, man, we're gonna move on to the next track. The next track is Lottery Love. Big up Young Ads on Crying and Chanel. He done his thing, man, for sure. This one's both of the boys on this one, so let's see what they're coming with. Just a reminder, man, make sure to put your feet up, you get me? When you're watching some of my album reactions, I want to make sure it's a great viewing experience for everyone. So if you need to go get a cup of tea, go get some biscuits, go get whatever you do to chill, go do that, settle down, man. This is going to be a nice, enjoyable reaction. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we're one of the hardest reaction channels in the country. Man's not afraid to say that. So help a man grow, you get me? Let's get it, man. We got everyone for supporting, though, for real.
Dying for flexing, we making the best out of this love. I keep my eye on the check, and I'm used to this part in the mud. Keep trying to sex, and we wearing protect, is it lottery loud? Oh, I never said it's fair. I know I'm on this lonely road, your love is like a pot of gold, just keep me while I'm passing.
I've been seeing a lot of people say that LB has come through on this album, and he had a lot of the spotlight on this album, which is definitely nice to see. Nice to see that he's starting off another track. That's one of the things that I highlighted quite a lot in the first reaction, but yeah, nice to see that he's starting on this one again.
To show he's a midget, I won't come, I'ma wait till you finish. Don't run, I'm so deep when I'm in it. She asking me how did I fit. Yeah. She making nice when I slide up in. Big boy like the size of my rim. I keep my eye on the check, and I'm used to this part in the mud. Keep trying to sex, and we wearing protect, is it lottery loud?
Yeah, I like the vibe on this one. LB, like I said, LB's vibe within himself, he's just always calm, cool, collective, you get me? So when he's jumping on a tune like this, which is called Lottery Love, you know he's always gonna deliver, you get me? Cause his vibe is fitted for these rhythms.
Lottery Love, tell me are you hurt? No one ever said it's fair.
You see me, when it comes to music, man notices a lot of things that obviously it's something that everybody will notice, but even the singing in the background, that's something that I've picked up from early on this track, and I rock with it. I rock with it a lot still. Cause I can imagine me singing along to that part as well.
Crying for sympathy, crying. She crying for sympathy. I don't apologize, I just buy Tiffany. I'm not gonna say sorry, I'm just gonna go rollie. Tell him I need the best one.
I said I ain't gonna say sorry, I'm just gonna go rollie.
Let's go see those toys, they know me. 80,000 in the coop.
What?
Eating on how that shit fruit.
Yeah.
Good. 100,000 on your tooth.
Yeah. Let me pull that back. The way that he switched his flow up was hard.
80,000 in the coop.
What?
Eating on how that shit fruit.
Yeah.
Good. 100,000 on your tooth. I done cop like 4-5 blocks. I'ma grab like 3 more dots and stop. I swear. She's gonna get on top. It's hot and rock and make me fall in love again.
Crazy.
Again. She pray that I'm safe and I'm serving white boy M&M.
Yo, this is fire. A lot of you guys were saying, talking along the lines that part 1 was much better than part 2, but so far the first 2 tracks from obviously we started on track 13, this is track 14. Bro, both these 2 tracks are fire, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you No one ever said it's fair.
Alright, shout out to LB, man. He spun that one, and Ads came on. He come on like he was a featured artist on this one, but he spun it as well. Both of them done their thing on that one. That was Lottery Love, man. Big up to DBE. Next track is Tennis featuring OGZ. Let's check that out. I've heard of OGZ before. Is he not American though? I'm saying it like it's a bad thing, but yeah, no, is he not American for real? This one's called Tennis anyway. Interesting name. Let me see how this one sounds.
I just blew 50 bands on this bitch, I like her energy. She see my face and her Snapchat memories. I can smell the envy and the jealousy.
Facts.
Tennis chains on, looking Tennessee. South London nigga, they remember me.
Trust
South
me.
London nigga, they remember me.
Man saying trust me, I'm from South as well, man. Don't be fooled.
Tennis chain on like Serena. Crashed the Hellcat, I went by the Beamers. I can't ever leave the crib without Nina. Day one bitch so bad I couldn't leave her. Spanish hoe popping like Selena. I'm addicted to that pussy like it's queso. And she got wet, Aquafina. I might kick it with my hoe like it's FIFA. Pussy wetter than some Evian, the bitch a vegetarian. I stepped in this drink with a semi-in. I put
Alright, LB, show them how you come through, man. Represent London. That's what I'm talking about, man. Every time you've jumped on a track, like on this album, you just bodied it. Every time you're introduced to the track, you're going crazy, man. Shout out LB, man. Because OGs, he brought a little vibe to the track, I ain't gonna lie. The beat was almost dropping, like Blueface, when it leaded up to LB's verse. But yeah, I didn't expect him to come on straight after that and to do his thing. That's hard.
Pussy wetter than some Evian, the bitch a vegetarian. I stepped in this drink with a semi-in. I put a nigga in the pot like spaghetti. Little nigga made an M so rebellious. Told my nigga do the strip and scan the areas. Sit lean but the 7-Up is cherry bitch. She is clean, that's my queen, she hilarious. Told my nigga bring the beam cause he's scaring her.
I just blew 50 bands on this bitch, I like her energy. She see my face in her Snapchat memories. I can smell the envy and the jealousy. Tennis chains on, looking Tennessee.
Pussy good, I'ma put it on a dinner plate. So good, I'ma buy my lady real estate. Couple losses, but now
so good, I'ma buy my lady real estate, man. You really invested into that woman. Get me? See, I done that.
When the difference only real or fake. I remember when the money went scarce. I remember when those niggas turned weird.
Oh, of course I do.
If the blood is fake, I really couldn't care less. They say hating, so blood builds the coldest homes. Frozen homes. Young lit niggas came from the mud.
Yeah.
But we got broken homes.
I just blew 50 bands on this bitch, I like her energy. She see my face in her Snapchat
memory.
I can smell the envy
And the jealousy.
Tennis chains on, looking Tennessee.
And she got wet, Aquafina.
Yeah, that track was fire still. Obviously, Ads come through with a melodic chorus, and the OGZ and the LB were just having fun in between. Overall, I felt like everyone just carried their weight on that track. And yeah, man, I really like that track as well, man. And you get me, man, you guys know, for those that have also checked out some of my reactions in the past, like, when I'm not feeling something, you can probably tell from my facial expressions. I'm one of those people in life that can't even hide my expressions. If I don't like something, you're just going to see it through my facial expression. I don't even need to tell you, but I'm really enjoying the majority of the tracks so far of this project, man, for real. The only thing I would say is that there hasn't really been any sort of crazy standout track, you get me? Like, not like a Kitchen Kings or I would even say a Desire from Home Alone 2, Kevin McAllister type tune that I've ran into. But of course, once I listen to the album back to front again and again and again, I might be able to pick out that track that I think may be the one that goes off in it. But yeah, man, like I said, this is my first time listening to the second part of the album. I've listened to the first part a few times, but I had a busy weekend, so I haven't even had time to look in. But of course, after this reactions out, I'm going to be spinning this album quite a lot, so don't worry about that. The next track that we're going to be reacting to is Forest. LB on his ones. Let's get it. Hopefully it's another Last Night in Barcelona, okay? You know that one was a classic.
I'm in the line, I got the grip. All the tips on the strip, I'm on it. Niggas dying over nothing, give a shit, huh?
Yeah, facts.
Outcomes are real little niggas never get to live. God, niggas didn't laugh and they know it wasn't him. I ain't never took a loss like a win. I ain't never sought a blessing for a sin. Had a nigga in the back like a Trent. Rich and Millie up and take a one of them. Fake niggas gotta see it through the lens. And I'm trying to amend cause these niggas do pretend like it never hurt enough. Lil G putting work with these sticks tryna hurt, with these kids tryna burst them up. They try to make it worse for us. Like
LB always kind of delivers with his solo tracks. I ain't gonna lie. Especially on Lap 5, he done this thing, the Plane/Flowers. That was one of my favorite tracks off Lap 5. So nice to see that he's still going in on his ones as well.
For the family, I'ma whip it like a slave bit.
Got
Let me
to.
come first, I'll let you wear my second name, bitch. The strip is a curse, I got the age tryna spade it. I was playing in the trench where it's dangerous.
Yeah.
With my niggas where we had to share trainers. Sick of seeing mommy crying over bailiffs. So I'm at the spot with the raw 7 neighbors.
Spitting nothing but facts. We're gonna let it roll straight onto the interlude. Dominoes in order. That was hard though. DBE don't really have too many interludes on their projects. Correct me if I'm wrong. So let's see what this is all about.
How could I go wrong? Black on black rings, 7 seats. I can fill it up with the gang all day. Put the kids in there and I know they say. Tryna meet back but you called it late. That's the thing about how we're made, we're hard to break. How much more can I really take? I'm in the Maybach curtains, clothes, I'm smoking on A1, this ain't vape. Lately I've been giving that way more, but it's the same ones that still wanna take. Fuck out the lamb outside Carrefour, I told my lady go shop, then we
see in the first reaction, man was talking about flows, certain flows being polished from Young Ads and the way that he sounds. But bro, LB's coming on smooth on this one as well, man. I like the way that he come in and he's flowing hard.
Put the kids in there and I know they say. Tryna meet back but you called it late. That's the thing about how we're made, we're hard to break. How much more can I really take? I'm in the Maybach curtains, clothes, I'm smoking on A1, this ain't vape. Lately I've been giving that way more, but it's the same ones that still wanna take. Fuck out the lamb outside Carrefour, I told my lady go shop, then we skate. Grown up wise, feel like I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I told you pick up, cause I'll never let you fall. Put M in my daughter's name before she walks.
Put M in my daughter's name before she walks. That's some real stuff, man. Something that we should all aspire to do, man, for real.
The love is just love, enough is enough. You couldn't keep it. Gold taps in the bathroom, just like the clip, yeah, the teeth is. I'm in the pen, but I see it. I be the fuck that you need it. Broski hit 125 on the scale. Dominoes on order, rollie, iced, I'm cold. Y'all nigga grown up,
that's fire, man.
Seen it all.
Interlude's fire.
Pick up, cause I'll never let you fall. Put M in my daughter's name before she walks.
Yeah, man. Some real motivation, man. Proper instrumental as well. Nice to see DBE on this kind of beat. Shout out to LB once again, man. Shout out to LB, man. She like me with H.
I think she like me. I think she like me.
Bro, I let this one just roll on and it just said vibe straight away, man.
Let me give you no license, strap on there like a Nike. Like a mobster, like a shutter. Shopping with the arrows, baby, better fix your posture. Yeah, baby, I do this often. Let's get this shit open. Anything you want, no problem.
Hey.
Oh, I think she like me.
Yep.
Oh, I think she like me. Oh, I think she like me. Running around telling my Nike.
I can already see this one going off. I can already see it.
You know, license, strap on there like a diamond. Drop the top. Thank you, Lord. Now I'm paid. I done came on poor. Now niggas shopping in mainland Europe. Yard overseas, I ain't no turns. Got some pain, I still feel burning. But I'm just living and learning. How the fuck you treat me like I ain't really buying them burgers? Like I ain't really buying them burners for the gang to do the service. And you're working on yourself, I really see you working.
What?
When you was younger, I don't think
the bass on this track is hard as well, man. Everything so far is going good. Young Ads is killing this.
Until them early hours, birdies chirping. Oh, I think
she like me.
Oh, I think she like me. Oh, I think she like me. Running around telling my Nike. Ain't loving you, no lies.
Shout out to the producer on this one. I can already see how H is gonna come. You know, usually I always be saying, "Oh, bro, I'm a bit confused on how my man's gonna enter the track," but I can already tell how H is gonna come on. Cause I know the way that he jumps on tunes and just shells it down. She like me, think she like me.
Could've been different. I look beneath the lies and now it's deep and sickening. I was fucking perky, fried a Brit, or was he listening? The biggest stripper cause I'm flipping, Mr. Kipling. I like a dismissive bitch, I'm hilarious. Tell me how the fuck she can't lie. Haven't you seen the Lambo at night? Big, I could probably go to
haven't you seen the Lambo at night?
Anything you want, no problem. Oh, I think she like me. Oh, I think she like me.
Yeah.
Let's go, H. Let's hear it.
Yeah. She like what I do.
Yeah.
Come and sit with H, tell her bring a mate. I like when there's two.
Yeah.
Slip away, baby, fill your case. Let's slide to the moon. Brick a cane, how I did the paint. Big truck ain't riding no coupe. Yeah. No makeup on you, still shining. Think I ever care about your messy hair? I'm trying to pull on it when I slide in.
Trust me.
Make the pussy drip, you know.
Alright, shout out to the producer on this one, bro. My head ain't stopped moving all throughout this track. You went crazy on this one. Aye, and these man showed up as well. Man, them came through like a triple threat tag team type. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of the tag team, but I can't even think of it at the moment. But this track is crazy.
The little taste, I got a pretty face, I come sit on it and go.
Bro, pull that up, pull that up, pull that up, pull that up, pull that up.
No makeup on, you still shining. Think I ever care about your messy hair? I'm trying to pull on it when I slide in, like. Made it wanna take his done, she in a bimbo phase. I love women and so does she. My girlfriend swing both ways.
What?
Whoa, boss lady, my chick so paid.
Yeah.
She could make more than me, it's still all on me, babe, shit don't change.
I let her feel, man said she can make more than me, it's still all on me. It don't change, hard.
Yeah. No makeup on, you still shining. Think I ever care about your messy hair? I'm trying to pull on it when I slide in, like. Make the pussy drip, you know my thing. She could make more than me, it's still all on me, babe, shit don't change. No way. On my lonely nights, can you hold me tight? If you prove to me I'm your only guy, then I ghost my links like poltergeist. Make fast money, have slow sex. When I'm on the Henny, I could go for time. Hands on your neck, watch you roll your eyes. I'm a big boss up my rolling back. Like a mob star,
fire,
like a
fire.
Shopping with the arrows, baby, better fix your posture.
And shout out to D-Block Europe and H on that one. Completely spun that track to flipping the moon, bruv. That's one of my favorites of the album, man. Big up to H as well, cause it wasn't that long ago when DB and H gave us another, obviously, big banger, which was UFO, and that went off. So I think this one definitely has the potential to do that as well. Crazy track. We're gonna skip Pakistan, cause, bruv, I've been listening to that a lot. I ain't gonna lie, that is one track I have been listening to a lot. But I've tried not to listen to the album, like I said before. But we're gonna move on to Drums on Safe, man.
How you gonna show me the pot, let it pop, tell me don't risk it. Tryna make an M from a brick, told me be realistic. My money, my problems, cause niggas never really had it. If you love me, then padlock your heart when I bring you to Paris.
Padlock your heart.
Let's talk about rings, let's think about marriage. I'm off the planet, made a mail this, yeah. I'm off another journey, I can feel it, yeah. And I said I'll come back when I need it.
Yeah.
I stay with an eye and a lean.
Yeah.
Empower me angels with demons. You said I gon' have it, gon' keep it exactly the way that you see it.
Man said, you know, I'm arrogant, I won't listen to this.
Wrong stop, but the drums have been so different.
Yeah, it could.
Fuck the lottery, I wanna joke.
Well, I feel like I've heard this one.
To give away so distant. How you gonna show me the pot, let it pop, tell me don't risk it. I bought Alabama's in my 20s. Cause you show me sticks from a team. You told me do as you say, but I do as I see. You showed me first hand what that chocolate chip bush do to a fiend. How was I supposed to see the block do 3K and focus on my dreams? So can I take you somewhere where I can explain this? I'm going through some changes. I just need some ears to listen. I'm surveilling the surveillance, trust my...
That's what it really comes down to sometimes. Sometimes you just need your voice to be heard from.
With my life, but I won't put him near my lady. I think the streets turned me crazy. Could have been so different at Katie's. F made a $250,000 Ks. I think the oval started at Katie's. Nearly got caught up. Fed me up, set it up. Robert count on luck, I'm counting luck. I will be lost.
LB come through hella confident on this tape.
Stop, but the drums are so different.
LB's been controlling the choruses on this project, man. And he ain't disappointed at all, man. That was Drums on Safe, man. Let's roll on to Styrofoam with K-Trap. Bro, the second part of the album was fire as well. Like, overall, sorry, the mixtape, but overall, this mixtape's fire still. I've got to keep it real. Off first listen, everything sounded nice to me. So it can only really get better from first listen. K-Trap.
Rain on the window, pressure style, phone, set my eyes on.
Let's go.
You so open for a broken soul. Love is time to try to open doors. I wanna open yours. Like you so rare, I save it all for you. My style is, that's so stupid, sure. She kinda lit, but she goofy too. I met her with a time.
Yeah, the drums in the background definitely giving me drill vibes on this one.
Fine, must have met her in another life. Only girl that gave me butterflies. I might need a little more advice. I ain't tryna ruin my blessings. I don't claim my exes. I didn't wife for I don't count. It was just pre-seasons, it was trial.
Someone sounding quiet though.
I don't wanna feel like I'm under surveillance. I was rich, I was lit when you met me, face it. 20K people sold out, outrageous. I'm trying to sell out stadiums. Rain on the window, virtual style.
20K people sold out. now we trying to sell out stadiums. I respect it, man. And you just sold out Wireless, man. You just on main stage at Wireless, bro. That's big things, man. Shout out to DBE, man. Taking over.
My eyes on home. You so open for a broken soul.
My only criticism for this track I don't know, or I'm still a bit unsure if it is needed to be 4 minutes long. Get me? Because that's quite long for a track still, especially nowadays. You guys know what I'm saying though. Obviously we're approaching 3 minutes into this track, and I know that the featured artist is gonna come on now, but maybe that's a bit too long in my opinion. Still, I think maybe the featured artist might have to come on a little bit quicker. Still, let's see what he's coming with though.
Get you the dumb designer, silliest bags. Bring it to the front, don't look at the tags. What can you wear on a mat? Just keep that pussy intact. Start getting it wrong and you're gone. Girl, look, I like how you switch it up from the curly curls. Then you go straight again. I like when you got in a ponytail, grabbing your neck and hair.
Chaco's flow is cold, man. He's got that on lock still, you get me? He can sound the same on every track, but he still sounds fire, man. Overall, like, the track's alright.
Here's my type, even though there's plenty hair. Your mind, I don't want to share.
Okay, that was Styrofoam, track 21. We're going to move on to track 22, Right by the Sink with M. Huncho. Let's get into this one. You know, DB and M. Huncho, the collabs always come through, man. Always some great collaborations between the two.
Only time I see the view is right by the sink, yeah. Only time I see the view is right by the sink. Man, I'm so cold on the truth, I might buy a mink. Diving in that water, tell me, baby, can you swim? We push them keys, both in the night of the gym. The music always on side. Stop a red light, stop a red light. No one gets time. Big 4, 5 light.
Huncho's gonna body this for sure. I can guarantee that.
I just parked the Porsche at Joe the Juice, go get that hoe. 90,000 all in pinkies, fuck that envelope.
Yeah,
all my
that's how you feel it.
PDS, you can check on the telescope. My wife at 10, marry her at her mum's house, fuck the wedding. No plan B.
That's what my wife said. 10, marry at the mum's yard.
Ain't part of the
Wondering he's gonna attack the track after. Will it be Huncho or LV? I reckon Huncho, you know. I reckon Huncho. Still, let's see it.
Big 4, 5 louder than the I pour a 6 in a cup and I'm going on tour and I geek. 45 tucked in a coat, it isn't for show, I squeeze.
Yeah.
Pull rubber bags on my phone, so I go back and forth, beep.
What?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 acro pies. 12 a.m. I don't stop at light.
Shellings.
Hit that block with a business plan.
Shout out to M. Huncho, man. You never fail to deliver. Sorry, man. You always come true and drop some heat, man. And I know, like, you should be getting a lot more recognition right now because, like, he's been putting out heat recently, and then not as much people are looking in like how they used to. But I'm looking in, man, and we need to get Huncho back to where he was, man. Cause the world needs to hear him, man. You get me? He's been consistent.
Got my wrist and ice on my bitch in love. Got a Lambo in the driveway, got the cocaine at the bando. 4 pipes on the whip, I do mileage, and I don't do that in silence. Got my night just for one-nighters.
Yeah.
And I don't do family prices. Got my bitch cause her pussy enticing. She loves me for the drugs and violence.
My nigga been doing it for ages, baking, biscuits, breaking. My young boy first off flights to the States cause I can't even paid it. 3 P5s on the block out stop by a nigga don't pay it. My lady Moroccan, there's only one problem, she keep on just winning for cheese. The 9 was a 10,
I don't get that bar still.
Gunpowder on the fleece. These hoes will be hoes, you gotta stop stressing, you should've left that on the leash.
Only time I see the view is right by the sink.
Okay, man, that was Right by the Sink by DB M. Huncho, man. I like that track. Like I said, I don't think I've heard a DB and M. Huncho track and ever felt disappointed. So that's just another one to add to the collection. Submarine, track 23, man. 2 tracks left, unfortunately, man. It's been a journey, man. Always say this in my reactions, album reaction. When we get to this point, it's a little bit sad still, but you know, we'll be back with more album reactions, don't worry.
Honchos, yeah, came in from us. I put the Sprite and I'm straight in my gut. How the fuck can you feel it? My trust ain't my word, ain't my presence enough. Sevens, Brodies and Beamers. I'm some sushi sitting on Venus. Stick by my side, gotta stick by my side. That is way easier. Making my wife, gotta stick like Clyde. That is way easier. Switch on the lights, did it at night. On the ups, get even.
I already told you about the stash by the lake. Superman stamp on the flake. When you got these hammers and belts, you cannot have an attitude, that is a mistake. I'm smiling in pink, slamming in mink. This drowned by the sink, still damp, I gotta wait. Chantel blocked me off a page cause I put a little brother on the train.
That's crazy, man. I said Chantel blocked me from my page cause I put a little bro in the train. I sent him away.
Tell that nigga Skiwi said it, it's 100% say Skiwi said it. That nigga Skiwi put on.
I like how LB is doing his thing on this one, and then ads is just coming out of nowhere onto the track. You know, sometimes when people are introduced to a track, it's a little bit predictable, but ads is just jumping in at random times, which is catching me off guard as well, which is nice and refreshing.
Skiwi did it. I gave him my number, That nigga ran right with it. Tell them jigs they better up the raids on the trap cause I ain't submit.
Honchos, yeah, came in from us. I put the Sprite and I'm straight in my gut. How the fuck can you feel it? My trust ain't my word, ain't my presence enough.
That gang, that was Submarine by DBE. I thought that track was alright. Nothing too special if I'm keeping it real. You know, man's always gonna keep it honest. Obviously something I would listen to again, but I don't feel like I'd be in a rush to listen to that one again. It was just a alright standard track, you get me? But yeah, we're gonna move on to the outro, which is Obsessed. We've reached track 24 finally, and yes, some sad times at the moment, but yeah, let's just dive into the outro, you get me? Big up to everyone if you've made it this far into the reaction. I love you guys for supporting, man. It means a lot to man. And yeah, man, let's fly into this reaction for real. Making man want to cry, man. I'm getting all emotional for what?
Yeah, Rolls Royce got a pillow rack. Diamonds don't see the silhouette. Stage free on the whip, now I'm gonna see the full effect. Close my eyes see the fiends. No seats on cigarettes. You aiming for these heady cookies up a chest. This money numb the pain, make you feel it less. You say you shouldn't step, I know you still wet. Stick inside the Audi like I'm Jason Statham. I'm just sending you a Saudi on a
shout out Jason Statham, man. That's probably a top 3 actor for me. I can't lie, man. Legend.
Big glizzy, big spinners, big OK John.
I got home from Middle East, she wanna stay in the palm. I can't walk through the crowd, these hoes are taking my arm. I see forgiveness, washing up my feet on my palms. Mommy knows you rolling patterns, she ain't praying, she calm. I just walked in the store and then I Tiffany the rollie. I just had an epiphany with Chromie. I had to put the
had an epiphany with Chromie.
I had to go and fizzy up the Yoli, dial a dillo up and bring it to the homie. For the pain to get easier, I go and pull and get sleepier. I pray for all my niggas keeping up. Badness, God can see the streets getting creepier. Niggas getting neakier. Being fake and prospering's never been easier. HR and Lamborghini, I'm just checking out my options. Should I go topless?
Coochie wet, now y'all go when I slide in.
Yeah, fire. Intro and outro, always strong when it comes to DB, man. One thing they've mastered many things, but they have mastered the intro and outro game. Coming like 9s as well is another one. Alright gang, that is the official reaction for the DB World latest D-Block Europe project. I hope you lot enjoyed the reaction. Unfortunately, we obviously had to put it into 2 stages, meaning 2 videos, part 1, sorry, and part 2. Usually we just drop it as a whole video, but because man had such a busy weekend, I could only record one part at one period of time and then do the second part a bit later on. But overall, I was really impressed with this D-Block Europe album. Before going into this mixtape, I was a little bit worried because I wasn't really too impressed with some of the singles that were released before, and I'm talking about months before as well. Like usually D-Block Europe are able to gas me up a bit more, but after going into this project, I've been really impressed with what I've been hearing, and I'm most importantly just happy to listen to it again after this reaction because it's been out for a little while now and I haven't really been able to listen to it at all. I know you guys have probably been able to spin it. I've seen young ads put up posts like, what's your lot's favourite song? And I can't even comment because I haven't listened to it enough to even form a proper opinion. But after listening to the album of first listen, Yeah, all of it sounds very well put together. Solid bit of material that DB gave us. It wasn't nothing quick that they just gave us. So yeah, man, I got nothing but props to give to DBE. When it comes to putting projects together, these guys always come through. They're one of the most consistent artists within the UK as a whole. So you got to thank them that they're always able to please their fans, give us a lot of music, and always come through as well. So shout out to D-Block Europe with this one. This is definitely a tape that I would be revisiting, and I'll definitely tell you guys some of the tracks that I'm feeling once I start listening to it more. But yeah, man, I definitely did enjoy this. Let me know what your lot's favorite track off this project is. And yeah, let me know what you're thinking about the album. What would you rate it? Personally, I'd probably give it like I think I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I might have a new rating for it, of course, once I listen to it again back to front. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of tracks that I enjoyed on this tape. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's about it for this reaction. Of course, that was the DBE World reaction. If you lot enjoyed this reaction video, you guys know what to do. Hit the subscribe road to 10k. Leave a like on this video, and I'll be back with a lot more album reactions, song reactions, and a lot more music content. It's your boy Nathan, man. I'm heading out. Yeah.